Hello, welcome back to the Gungeon. It's time to do the blessed runs. I'm going with the pilot because he has lockpicks. We don't need the guns, but we can always use the passives. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Alright. So I think we just need to beat the dragon. We don't need to go all the way to Lich. It shouldn't be that hard, but you know, some bad draws can easily make you lose out on yeah, some bad draws can easily make you lose out on flawless boss kills. So you know, you gotta be a little bit careful there. We do not need to worry about ammo, which means we can just shoot till our heart's content. And if you find the key, well, if you find the chest that holds the passive, we do not need to open up the other one because what the butt. Okay, that was a weird one, but I'll allow it. So do you just keep on drilling until you do? Wow. I wonder how that would work on bosses. I'm gonna go with it does not work with bosses. It looks like a neat gun though, I'll give you that. But you're probably not gonna be able to keep it for very long. Ah well, that's the nature. Oh, where's the water barrel? Right over there. We now have the shotgun of hate? Shotgun full of hate? I think we do, yeah. There's our boss. There's really nothing. We can go look for our passive items first, I guess. Who knows, maybe it's something amazing, maybe it's something terrible, maybe it's something in between. Yeah, this is the Gemini carbine or the rifle? Either of the two. There's the blunderbuss. Now we get these. Are you a mimic? You are not. Oh, look, it's a gun. Yay. It's not a bad gun, too, but, well, it doesn't matter here. Okay. So, is this going to be the final thing I do in Enter the Gungeon? Gear of Cog of Battle, that's not bad actually. That's our active, so we don't need to worry about our active or passive item. Is this the last thing I'm gonna do? Probably. Like I said, the rest is just grinding, so I don't really feel like doing that. What the hell is this gun now? Yes, I'm still alive. You can't get rid of me that easily. Okay. Missed the reload there. I nailed it on this one. This seems like a powerful gun. Oh, ooh. It's a gun, so it's pointless. I'm not gonna open it. It pains me to do this, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. One gun, one active slash One passive / active and one gun is what you get, so... Yeah. Let's go do our boss then. Let's see how we do. Ooh, and we immediately shot the gun. Why did we ever... Oh, good, and it starts me off with a pea shooter. Somebody doesn't want me to win. Yep, knew that one was coming. Another one of those, yep. Do you always do that when I go on top of you, or? This gun isn't really doing much for me. The whole place is on fire again, you're not helping. Give me another gun! Oh great, now the entire thing's on fire. Yep, got hit. And now of course I get a weapon. Congratulations game, you made me struggle along long enough to get your filthy way. Of course it would go like that. Oh, and I forgot to go to the oubliette. Well, that's fine too. At least I didn't spend the keys. But yeah, I'm kinda not glad with how that went. I mean, you gotta admit, they gave me tons and tons of fire weapons that didn't work on this guy. Like, huh, think you're gonna beat him? No. We will not allow that to happen. Anyway, there's no point in being angry about it. It's just the way the world works. But you gotta admit that was BS right there. Well, that was a clean hit. Is it just me, or do you keep the bad weapons longer? I mean, that fossilized thing just stuck on me forever. Ooh. Don't mind if I do spend all my money on that. Okay. That's a weird one. I guess we're gonna have to come from below him. Oh, you can actually reload this. Not that it's gonna matter too long, I won't be able to keep it for much longer, but... Ah. Roll into it. Might as well go grab the health. Okay, so there's our shop. Should probably just go in and check for the key, huh? Yes, I'm still alive. Might as well go in. Full powered up, huh? There's only... Oh. Okay. I'll use a normal chest. Come on, passive. Space turtle. No grasshopper. Crud. Well, apparently that's got to be some kind of special. Ooh. Elder blank. Would like to get my hands on that, but it's going to require us 29 more shells, and we're not entirely sure if we're going to get that. I was really hoping that was space turtle, but alas, it wasn't meant to be, which means we will have to open up our next chest, and we'll use a normal key for that. Whoa. Ooh, shot bow to the face. That could not have gone well for you. And now we have the trash can. Not really my favorite. Which means you'll be stuck with it for a little while. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Like some weird form fungus that I already got hit by my own gun. I have no idea what this gun is, but I'm gonna see if I can. No, I can't reload this one. Okay. Oh yeah, might as well just keep firing. You don't need to worry about ammo anyway. Who's up next? The silencer. Oh, I got hit there? Well, I guess I did. I think this is the freeze ray. We needed 30 something for the elder blank. I thought some health dropped somewhere here, but apparently I'm mistaken. Okay. Let's indeed be the freeze ray. And we got to enjoy that one for quite some time, didn't we? No, we didn't. Anyway, this is Smiley's revolver, and we immediately get thrown into using the shot bow again. I wonder if it's like switches on number of kills or completing a room. By that I mean whatever happens first, like it changes every 4 rooms and it changes every 5 kills or something. You mimic? You don't shoot 3 times. Molotovs. Huh, funny. Callback. Anyway, let's carry on. Will I still buy the Elder Blanks now that I have another thing there? Yes, I will. I like the Elder Blank. Boss time, huh? Alright, let's get to it. To begin. Another flying enemy, huh? Bring on the fire weapons. Now you're a guy I just can't flawless because you're just a little too random for my taste. Yep, there you go. Who knew that thing would take a left there? Nobody did. Right? It just Surprise, there it goes. So yeah, I'm not too worried about not being able to flawless him. I just know that I can't do it, and I take peace with that. Well, at least we got some nice music going now. Aww. Alright, he did. Thanks for the ammo, which I don't need. And that seems to be a weapon. Yep. Which kinda sucks, but you know, that's the way the game works. If I do have to do another run on this, I really don't mind. I kind of enjoy this. It's weird. You gotta love it, don't you? Just wish it wasn't stupidly weird, if that makes sense. As in, okay, this type of weaponry is something you can't use to kill this boss, so we're just gonna give you tons and tons of it to make you feel bad about yourself. Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't need that in my life, honestly. Alright. Set it all aflame, because what else can we do? Well, there's a safe spot here. Luckily. See, the gun works good as a room clearer, but against a flying boss it's pointless. And this is the upgraded t-shirt cannon, I think. Or is it the normal one? I think it's the normal one. No, it's the upgraded one. The normal one is purple. Let's see what our other chest is. Going ain't bad, but you know, I only have one key and it kind of wants to see. Yeah, you just get out of here real quick. Looks like we might get minecarts here. Yeah, there's a guy. Okay, come here. Give me your cart. If I get killed over this, it's really fine. I do still, despite not going to do them all on camera, I do want to make this quick, if you know what I mean. Well, this might be a short one then, but so be it. I suppose I could blame it on that first battle. I really didn't like what happened there. Fire weapon after fire weapon kinda screwed me over real good there. And I hit the roll button and it didn't do anything again. Alright, well I don't think we got 6 Gemini credits. We'll just have a peep. Return to breach. How many? We started off at 12, gave 6, now we have 8, so we got 2 back at least. Alright. Well, I suppose we could read the Ammonomicon a bit. Sure, let's do that. Where were we? I think we stopped at the mushrooms. Yeah, I think we did. Mountain Cube. Avalanche warning. Start defenders assault intruders in any direction that can be described as horizontal or vertical. Okay. Mountain cubes are known to exist outside the Gungeon and have been seen wearing tacky sweaters. Well, look at you. Lead cube. Grey lead cubes cannot be killed or halted. Only when the sounds of gunplay have ceased will they go dormant. Flesh cube. Infernal machines appear to be covered in the flesh of once living creatures. Okay. Dead blow. I'm just gonna keep calling you hammer though. These superheated hammers fill the great forge, forming an integral step in the production of bulletkin. Lead maiden, impenetrable when closed, a torch device built by the Gundet. Its interior is lined with small arms. Okay. Shambling around. A totemic offering to the seven-armed goddess of bullets. Become more aggressive as it crumbles. Wise Gungeoneers control the timing of the fight. Okay, Skeleton. Skeletons are hellish servants of the dark power that was banished to the sixth chamber, formed from hundreds of discarded shell casings. These Gundet spirits wield immense power. As long as their skulls remain intact, they will return to full strength. Agonizer, the suffering of those lost to bullet hell given form. Okay. Revolvenant, Lich Acolytes. Dread sorcerer knights who studied Ammonomicon under the creator of the Gungeon himself. Feared by even the Gundet, the dread Revolvenant has taken the first steps down the long and tortuous path to Lichdom. Gun Reaper. Death waits for us all. The will of Caliber incarnate hunts the living with unstoppable determination. Lord of the Jammed, ceaseless. When the screams of the Jammed reach a favoured pitch, this sentinel will be called forth from beyond the curtain. This mortal being cannot be bargained or reasoned with, and will hunt its prey without compassion. Yeah, we learned that the hard way. Alright, I guess there's just some bosses left to check out. There aren't too many bosses, so yeah, we can probably go through this too and then be done with it. Rapid Fire Raptor, the Gatling Gull. Nestling in the first chamber, this bird repels intruders with its signature weapon. Changed by the magic of the Gungeon, it has long forgotten what it was like before the great bullet struck. Smiley, good bullet. The other one's gonna be bad bullet, huh? A little younger and more carefree than his brother, Smiley's in charge of training young bulletkin. Larger and more imposing than a common Gundet, the Trigger Twins guard the first chamber from novice Gungeoneers. Shades, bad bullet, see? Cast in the same mold, Shades and Smiley have always stuck together. If one of the Trigger Twins falls in battle, the one left standing will redouble his efforts to end the life of the invading Gungeoneer. Okay. Bullet King, a blast of bullets. Seated atop the lit throne, the Bullet King rules over the lit fort's Gundet. He will hold court with any brave enough to reach his sanctum. Beware's Chancellor, for he holds back a terrible rage. I don't actually know if he does anything, the little guy, except run at you madly when you potentially accidentally hit him. I don't know. Blobulord. The ranking officer of the Babylon army and the Gungeon Babylon generals are ranked according to the number of stars they have absorbed. Now, that's convenient. This vicious strategist carries centuries of experience in cruelty and subjugation, a threat not only to the Gungeon but to an entire galaxy. Right? The Beholster, sphere of many guns. Beholster, a friend from the deep, a fiend from the deep, not a friend. The Beholster wields 6 guns simultaneously, which each more fearsome than the last. Its great eyes capable of emitting a beam of great energy, but it cannot turn quickly while firing. The Gorgon, vengeful gun witch. Gorgon Medusi. Medusi. Has been the end of many novice Gungeoneers. Her presence can temporarily turn firing mechanisms to stone, and her shrieks call forth bullets from beyond the curtain. And there's the little annoying one. Him, her, itself. Shell Serpent. The Ammonomicon is composed of segments, each capable of firing independently. Ravenously hungry, the snake of shells grows in length and power as it consumes. Old King. The ancient king, protector of the royal crypt, lives on forever as a demigod. Alright. Dreadnought, 100% weapon. The Gundet have learned to control this powerful piece of military hardware and are capable of launching themselves from its powerful turret. A relic of the hegemony's failed occupation of the Gungeon, the Gundet that reclaimed it seem to have adopted many of the military's customs for themselves. Can Balrog, guns in the deep. The leader of the Gusket, this massive skull is wreathed in dark clouds of gunpowder and hatred. It will not permit anyone to pass. Yeah. Not without getting hit at least once, I suppose. The Wallmonger, Demon Mortar. An infernal barrier preventing passage to the forge. After the first Gungeoneer surmounted the hollow, powerful Gungeoners shaped the Wallmonger from the shells of hundreds of discharged Gundead. High Priest, the avatar of Caliber in the mortal plane. The High Priest leads the Order of the True Gun. Kill Pillars, Hearts of Stone. Ancient effigies of discharged Gundead heroes, animated by vengeful spirits. Few Gundead can match the malice of these forgotten idols. Perhaps they are bound by yet darker power. Dragon. Until disturbed dragons prefer to sit atop mountains of ammo, jealously guarding their hoard. All dragons descend from Gunrex, the first Sheldrake. Though once thought to be invincible, it has been confirmed that the terrible creatures can be slain. Huh? Oh, these are the bosses from the pasts. Cool. The massive dreadnought that cornered the pilot and his mate while they salvaged the derelict space hulk in hegemony space. The hegemony of man feels hundreds of these vessels to police the regions of space it holds dominion over. A hegemony battleship is armed with overwhelming firepower, and a small freighter like the Sword could never hope to match one in pitched battle. No one could be blamed for attempting to flee. However, wielding the dodge roll, the pilot bested the H's substitute and saved Zed, providing that a battleship is no match for friendship. Aww. Black Stash. A hegemony official that betrayed the criminal mastermind Laser Lily, crippling her organization. After accepting a fortune and bribes to overlook their less than legal dealings, Black Stash used his knowledge of their organization to conduct a sweeping sting operation within the nightclub turn headquarters Confession. Surrounded. It was a miracle that the convict managed to emerge from the firefight victorious. She escaped with a fortune and bribe money and was never heard from or seen again. Interdimensional horror. With great hubris, the Primerdine science team opened a transdimensional portal. They were unprepared for what awaited them on the other side. However, shortly after the rift was created, horror spilled forth in legion. Half-Life. The security detail did their best to suppress the flow of darkness, but many were slain or driven mad with fear before they could close the portal. Hearing the emergency klaxon ring through the station, klaxon being an alarm, right? Yes, I think it's so. The Marine emerged from his cell to find a trail of blood leading to the science lab. A more cowardly man might have fled to the escape pods, but the Marine joined his faltering squad mates to slew the demonic scourge. Now he obtained such courage and prowess in battle no one knows. Dr. Wolf's monster. Bad science. Studying ancient texts and third-hand accounts, the hunter finally discovered the location of the relic. Unfortunately, she didn't know that the Black Sword organization had been following her and had moved to recover the relic just before she could reach it. Undeterred, the hunter infiltrated their headquarters and found the relic powering some occult machine. She was confronted and trapped by Dr. Wolfenclaw, who intended to have her cryogenically frozen and then experimented on. The hunter managed to escape using mysterious technology, but was forced to fight one of Dr. Wolfenclaw's abominations. Displaying the ability of a warrior honed by lifetimes of battle, the hunter prevailed and escaped. Had she not escaped there, she may have been frozen for millennia. Lich, Gungeon Master. Though banished to hell, the Gundead know him to be the immortal master of the Gungeon. Mimic Master, massive door mimic. A massive door mimic that actively hunts Gungeoneers. Mimics are incredibly old and venerable species. Gungeonologists estimate that the oldest of mimics perhaps even predated the Gungeon itself. And there's Blockner, the betrayer. Formerly Sir Blockner, this treacherous rat, betrayed his friend and sought glory alone in the Gungeon. Known for using shields and expressing a casual disdain for all dodge rolls, eventually met his end at the hands of one of Sir Emmanuel's pupils, ending the debate once and for all. Alright. So that's the stuff here. I'm not going to go through all of these. It's just going to be a bit too much there. I've read the items at some point, I think. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned this series. Feel free to show your support by coming, liking, or something you found already. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode where we will do another blessed run. Bye, everyone.